One more time.
Welcome to tonight's General Assembly. So we have a minute taker, yes? Okay, great. So we're gonna go over hand signals yet again.
Sure. Hand signals. If you agree with something, hands up in the air, happy fingers, kind of on the fence, in the middle. If there's something you're hearing you don't like, hands down.
Point of fact is an interruption. Use it sparingly. It's to insert a fact, not an opinion. So also, point of fact. Don't do this if you just have a question. This is for point of fact. So if you have a question, put up all your fingers. Question.
No drugs or alcohol in the camp. Please don't come to the camp drunk or high.
Point of process.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, point of process, Mark. If we're getting off track, going in the wrong order, interrupting each other, etc., we'll get back on track with this symbol.
As I just did.
Smoking. Designated smoking areas. In that corner, big orange buckets, they are your ashtrays. Quiet hours are from 9 p.m. to 8 a.m. Please respect them.
If you're not actively participating in the movement, please don't set up a tent. Tents are for those participating in the movement. Yes. Work group announcements. Anything from media? Technology. Slow night tonight. Environment.
Yes. Actually, 2 days ago, President Obama delayed the pipeline. He's sending it back for re-review from the State Department. So a lot of people who know a lot about this political process seem to think that it effectively kills the project, which is a really good thing. Obama cited climate change and the concern over where the pipeline was going over the aquifer as reasons for doing the reevaluation. And he also mentioned getting non-biased people involved in doing the reevaluation of the project. So this is all a really positive thing. Thank you to those of you who went down to DC or who wrote letters, called people. That was really awesome. So.
Thank you. For environment, I don't know if we talked about this before, but November 21st is the rally in Trenton for the Delaware River Basin Commission. They're trying to lift the fracking on lift the ban on fracking in Delaware. So people are trying to organize a carpool. You can get in touch with me or Angela. And there was a bus going down, but we haven't heard from the person organizing it, so we're not sure if it's actually happening. That is 2 Mondays from now, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, 21st. It's coming up really soon.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else from environment? Food. Outreach. Action.
Action is here right now. Well, we passed it, right?
Well, I believe, as far as action, that Josh, I don't know where he went, but we are still talking, and Mark Nevin are talking about proposing, organizing a Black Friday action, whether it be general strike or we're going to march. I'm not sure. We're still talking about it, so that's an update.
Are there meetings for action?
I'll schedule one.
Health and wellness. Discussion. Facilitation.
Oh, yeah. The facilitation training was rescheduled today because of the permaculture class, so we're going to have a new time for that one sometime this week, and we'll let you know.
Thank you, Amanda.
Peacekeepers.
Today I finished updating everybody registered at camp, so that's
Is that information any place off-site?
I think I would copy it. It's now just on site.
Okay. I would like to help get you
Great. Thank you.
off-site.
Someone had asked me before about registering and setting up a tent, and I didn't know like if there was. Is there a place for them to sign up, or do I just have to direct it to you? I couldn't tell anything.
Well, if somebody comes in and they want to participate, I let them know immediately that active participation is required. And then walk them through the process. At the front is where everything is listed in the black binder.
The info desk binder?
The info desk, yeah, there's a binder, the info desk, all the names of everybody here. So you can just add a number, and underneath of that table is a registration form. Have them fill it out and just walk them through.
Thank you, Sarah.
Education.
If nobody wants to say anything about it, I'm not sure about the other ones, but I went to the permaculture teach-in today, and we talked about different ways that the permaculture idea relates to the Occupy movement and how we can utilize that within ourselves. And it was really great. And if anybody wants to talk to me about that, or Ben was the one who did it, that went really well. I don't know about the other teaching centers there, if any of you were there. But there was a lot of teachers.
And there are more tomorrow.
Yeah.
Up at Community Mennonite Church and here, and they're in the schedule somewhere. I'll just copy the schedule. There's also a flyer that had today and tomorrow's stuff. There's only a couple copies, but I put them there. I have more copies actually.
Fran did a teach-in earlier this morning at camp that was really informative about some of the background of movements similar to this one, and it was really educational. She handed out a little flyer that has some information about a couple of books that might interest people. If anyone would like to look up something at the library or go to the website that she referred to, I have that information on me. I can give it to someone.
Mutual aid and donations. I'm sorry?
Right down there, you can see it from here. Finding Way books. It's okay. Mutual aid.
Okay, we need stamps for the letter writing project, so if anybody could help us out with that. Do we need anything else? Okay, we just need stamps. Do we have anything else? And did you want to say how many? I know Josh counted it, and we have 48 letters that are just from today. That's going to be an ongoing project, so props.
Arts and crafts. Ambassadors.
Arts and crafts. Alistair's
No, he finished. Yeah, he has 70 times 7. Yeah, that was a. Yeah. Alistair did the 70 times 7. Woo!
Actually, I can get these stamps and
Okay, great. I'll talk to you after. Thank you.
And organization and communication. All right. General announcements.
Holly?
New Hope Outreach Center is going to provide us with a Thanksgiving meal on Thanksgiving Day. They asked me how many people are likely to be here. I didn't know off the top of my head because I know a lot of people go to their families or whatever. So I'm going to pass around a book. If you plan on being here on Thanksgiving Day for an Occupy Lancaster meal, please write your name down.
You know what time that is?
No.
Any other general announcements?
No.
No, go ahead.
I just quickly want to apologize. I was at the morning camp logistics meeting, and as funny as it is, like I was saying yesterday how unemotionally involved I get, and I can help logically work stuff, mediate things out, and I got to emotional. So I was probably said some things that were disrespectful. I'll talk to people individually. I think I'm getting kind of older than I think I was, and I can't stay up all night and then, proceed to have a good mindset the whole next day. So I got some sleep. I don't know why I got upset this morning. Sorry.
Kind of what you have to say. You weren't here, but for general discussion today, we did. Pretty sure a lot of you were here, but we did check-in with Brian to kind of talk about our different feelings, and it was a really great tool for communication. And a lot of air was diffused, and people forgave each other and got a chance to really get a good sense of communication out. So we're going to be continuing to use that. So just so you guys know, it went really well, and we're going to keep using that tool. And thanks to Brian who helped us. It was a check-in. We did one of them, talked about how we felt, and then Thursday, and then we also talked about how we felt now in relation to that, and we talked to each other, and then afterwards we talked about how we felt once a week. It was great. Everybody was really into it, which helped.
All right. Go ahead.
Not everybody will understand why I'm apologizing, but I just, for the General Assembly record, just want to say that I apologize to the entire group. And anybody who wants an explanation of that directly from me, I'm willing to speak with anyone who wants to know what that involved.
Thanks, Eric. Anything else? We don't have any proposed.
Yeah, I'd like to share something before we disperse. I'm really into music and stuff like that. I came across this song about a year ago, and it came into when I started working with Occupy. I came across this song about a year ago. I'm really into music and stuff, and when I started helping out with Occupy, it came into ties into what we are here for. One of the reasons we are here for. And I was just wondering if I could share it.
Time check?
How does everybody feel about this sharing? Yep.
I'm not going to sing it because I don't know how to sing. So it goes, my daddy taught me in this country everyone's the same. You work hard for your dollar and you never pass the blame when it don't go your way. Now I see all these big shots whining on my evening news about how they're losing billions, and it's up to me and you to come running to the rescue. Well, pardon me if I don't shed a tear. They're selling make-believe and we don't buy that here. Because in the real world, they're shutting Detroit down where you can put any city you want in there. While the boss man takes his bonus paid jet out of town. DC's bailing out those bankers as the farmers auction their ground. Yeah, while they're living up in New York City, up in Wall Street in that New York City town, here in the real world they're shutting Lancaster down. Well, that old man's been working in that plant most of his life. Now his pension plan's been cut in half and he can't afford to die. When I look down and see his calloused hands, well, let me tell you, friend, that gets me fired mad. Because they're shutting Lancaster down. So.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, for anybody who wasn't there because it was really cold last night, Audrey's vigil was last night to commemorate the veterans and just a sense of unity, and that went great. So if anybody was wondering, woo!
You go good?
Any other general announcements?
All right. Thank you all for coming out tonight.